Hey guys, it's Stantos here again. And there is a guy standing in my shot, of course. And we're back for some more Star Trek Online. Those of you with keen eyes may notice the holographic ribbons with the word zero, with the number 06. Well, and I am in a different outfit. I am in my uniform outfit today. Well, if we pan around, it is Star Trek Online's 6th anniversary. I'm actually recording this on day 2. Day 1's... No. I am no longer recording on patch days. I'm done. Give them 24 hours to get the bug fix patches out, and hopefully that stabilizes everything. But this video is not because of the anniversary. Well, it is, but it's because there's a new featured episode. As is my rule, I will stay quiet during any and all dialogue. Time and Tide, Captain Walker of the USS Pestak, I guess, has requested you as a representative for a meeting of the Temporal Integrity Commission, a branch of the Federation from the 29th century. Dun dun dun. Fuck time travel. Alright, let's listen in.
We have been contacted by the Federation from the 29th century. Their Temporal Integrity Commission is charged with protecting the timeline from factions who might want to change history. Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better understand the rules of time travel. However, it's important we don't know too much about the future, so we have decided to designate one representative to learn what we need to know. Given your record, you were the logical choice. You are to rendezvous with the USS Postok. Her captain will give you a more thorough briefing upon arrival.
Here you go, so the Postok. Alright. Yada yada yada. Travel to the Kenyas system. Rendezvous with the USS Postok. Let's see. Skill points. XP. Featured episode 406 anniversary prize vouchers. Those are important. I will tell you later. Alright, let's look at some weaponry. Ooh, an omnidirectional. I wonder. And that's a special ship. Alright, let's do this. Of course, right as I start this recording, the server starts to lag. Hang on, let me check something. Twitter. I'm checking Cryptic's Twitter account, see if they got anything going on. Yeah, Back South is in full swing. Too bad I can't afford to go this year. Ship for Payday 2. Don't give a fuck about them anymore. Oh. Well, I'll be back whenever the server decides to start responding. Well, I'm back. Server seems to have stabilized. Let's just do this. I should probably change into the combat outfit, but you never know. It's a Kittimer Accord. Oh, but first things first. I've upgraded my weapon since the last time. So, let's see where we need to go. Galaxy map. Delta Quadrant. You know what? We're gonna cheat. I could have warped straight to the Delta Quadrant. I just realized back in the Sirius sector block. Yep. Well, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Where is it? Dyson Gateway. Yeah. So yeah, how far did that get me? Not that far. Oy. And let me make sure my ship is kitted out and ready to go. Okay. I really should replace that one. Since I only have one phaser bank now, because I switched off of my Vestas, which were the Aux phaser cannons. And I was using the Fleet Scryer, but I've gone back to my standard Scryer. The only real difference is about 1,000 hull strength and an extra attack console. I'll swap out between the two from time to time. That reminds me, traits. Did I get a new trait? This is what I'm happy about. The fact that they split these, so I no longer have to pick and choose. Damage control resist. Cannon training. That is not necessary right now. So we're going to go with that one. I need to go to the Delta Quadrant. Alright. Let's go to the system, and I should have everything picked up by the time I get there. Okay, we're there. Begin time and tide. Oh, it's a ground mission. Okay. Shit. I just thought of something. Oh well, looks like cutscene. Oh, there's my thumbnail.
Please report to the USS Postok.
Talk to Captain.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm glad you were selected as your time's representative. I can't imagine a better selection. Of course, I already knew you were going to be chosen, but that doesn't change my appreciation. Your recent experiences with time travel have begun a new phase of development, and a perilous one at that. Understanding the rules of time travel is of vital importance.
Tell me about the Temporal Prime Directive.
Starfleet personnel are strictly forbidden from directly interfering with historical events and are required to maintain the timeline when possible. We're also restricted from revealing too much about the future. These principles have served Starfleet well. Now that the time travel genie is out of the bottle, it'll be hard to get it back in. The tech will spread through the galaxy, and species after species will learn the secrets of time. Time travel can be a very seductive tool. Many would use it benevolently to save lives, worlds, entire civilizations. Many more, however, would use it for conquest, vengeance, even genocide. Unsupervised tampering with the timeline can be disastrous. Good intentions or not. Prior to the Accords, reckless time travel led to a great war. It nearly undid existence itself. In its aftermath, a coalition was formed to stabilize the timeline and enforce its protection.
Coalition?
Your alliance, the Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic, form the historical basis of this coalition. It's vital that the alliance holds together. In timelines where the alliance fails, let's just say it wasn't pretty. In other branches, the coalition grows beyond the alliance, and eventually forms the Galactic Union. The Union proposes a treaty to protect the timeline and restrict the use of time travel. We call this treaty the Temporal Accords.
Interesting.
It might be the most important event in known history. I would like to take you to witness the signing of the Accords, so you can see for yourself what the work of the Alliance will lead to, and how important it is to future civilizations. Of course, you must promise to be circumspect in your reports and conversations with others when you return. We don't want to create any disruptions or paradoxes.
Okay.
Are you ready to visit the future?
Sure. Right, I need to take those rebriefings. New Kittimer. Oh, what the hell is that
Welcome to
thing?
New Kittimer.
2769. Huh. Oh, cool. Let's see. Klingon. Looks human. Of course, we got a protester.
Here we are. Since you're from the past, I'll be your chaperone during the event, hopefully protecting you from any temporal incidents. Purely procedural, of course. You've already demonstrated your ability to remain silent about things you aren't supposed to know.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to the attendant. He looks Zindi. Huh.
Welcome, gentle being, to the signing of the Temporal Accords. Your biosigns aren't listed on our register today. I'll need to... wait. I know you. I wrote a paper about you in classical history class at the Academy. I must say, you look much younger than your holo images.
Thanks.
Wait, what year did you come from?
2410?
Oh, that explains why you look so young. Well, you sure have an eventful future ahead of you. Forget I said that. I'm not supposed to say things like that. To be honest, I'm still getting used to the new temporal regulations. They can be a little confusing. Anyway, the TIC crews are scrubbing the hall for anything that might cause a paradox if visitors from the past, like yourself, encounter them. It will be just a few moments.
Very well.
Perhaps you would like to chat with some of our other guests here in the lobby. I believe they have all been cleared for trans-temporal interactions. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
Okay. Let's talk to this person.
Greetings, friend. How may I help you?
Wait a minute. I know you.
Where do I start? I'm 157 years old. But that's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion. Back then, I was serving as an ensign under Captain Bateson on the USS Bozeman. After that, integrating back into Starfleet was... difficult. So much had changed. Some of my shipmates joined temporal investigations. Their first-hand knowledge of past events was quite useful. Seemed like a way to make a difference. So that's where I ended up as well.
Okay, well, why are you here?
Same reason as you, I'll imagine. To witness the signing of the Temporal Accords. Usually, temporal agents watch holo-recordings of the event. But the three of us were given special dispensation to come and view the Accords personally. Perks for graduating at the top of the class, I suppose. Where do I start? Pretty certain we haven't met until just now. Well, not yet, at least. I just graduated from the academy as a temporal agent. That being said, it's quite possible that we will meet in the future. Well, my future. Tell you what, I'll try to act surprised when it happens.
That's all for now. I'm guessing if you talk the Klingon and then the Romulan appropriately. Alright, protester, what do you want?
The Nakul are here to protest the signing of these unlawful, biased accords. The Tholians ravaged our homeworld thanks to the Federation's ineptitude. In one dark moment, my people were scattered throughout the stars. All we were, our history, our way of life, was nearly lost. And when we needed the Federation the most, we were denied. Terrorists, they called us. Criminals, the dregs of the galaxy. These words, these deeds will never be forgotten or forgiven.
Wait a minute. Your race seems familiar.
Today, the Federation and their lackeys come to tell the galaxy which timeline is best and what they'll do to keep it that way. But who are they to dictate such terms? To tell us that their history is more important than ours?
Attention all guests. The main hall is now open. Please make your way to your seats.
Okay. Do I go this way? I guess so. Speak to the observers. Well, that's a Talaxian. What are you? Oh, Cardassian.
I must say, I am privileged to witness this historic event. Truly, it is a singular honor. I'm humbled, as I'm sure you are as well.
Indeed. What are you? Zindi.
The Zindi are no strangers to temporal affairs. The tragic conflict with Earth in the 22nd century and our manipulation by the Sphere Builders are matters of deep shame for us all. We support the Accords with the hope that they will prevent such tragedies from this day forth.
Where'd they go? Tholian.
The Tholian Assembly has decided to support the Accords. We are concerned that a rogue individual or species could disrupt our development. The Accords do not go far enough. We want to end all time travel for any reason. We will continue to lobby for change aggressively. Should the Union fail to preserve the timeline, the Assembly will succeed by any means necessary. That is all.
Tholian diplomacy at its finest. Let's talk to the Breen.
The Breen conspiracy have our something at present, rather than a memory of the past. Let it see the future.
Okay. Let's talk to the Free.
Well, the Accords promise to safeguard the time stream for us all. I can't help but ponder the opportunities for temporal abuse that will remain after they are signed. I fear great imbalance could occur, despite the very good intentions of all the signatories involved.
Well, if we enforce them properly. Dominion rep.
I am honored by the Founders, and pleased to observe this most historic event. Although the Dominion was not greatly affected by the development of time travel, we have an interest in safeguarding the time stream.
Time travel, a weapon even to... Yeah, that's good to hear. I'm not that much of a dick.
Jolan True, you are from the past. From before the time the Romulans joined the Federation, I'll wager. How strange all of this must be for you. The entire galaxy unites in preserving the timeline. This is truly a momentous day for all.
Indeed it is. What other ambassadors do we have? We got an Orion. You look Riemann. I'm gonna have to play through a second
The
time.
Nakul are not here to sign these accords. We have already been victims of time-traveling aliens. But somehow this incursion into the timeline has been overlooked. perhaps because of its importance to the founding of the Galactic Union. We proposed an amendment to restore our home world in the timeline, but it was rejected. Therefore, we are here, with all eyes of the galaxy upon us, to point out the hypocrisy and unlawfulness of these accords.
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna get into a firefight with these guys? What other races we got? A Borg.
The Borg have a checkered past when it comes to time travel, particularly where the Federation is concerned. Thankfully, we've had the chance to make amends. The Cooperative is proud to be a part of today's proceedings.
So am I. Let's talk to the remaining.
The Kabali are quite thankful to see the Accords go into effect. Many who disagree with our customs could be tempted to return to a point in time where those customs could be disrupted permanently.
No one here is without an enemy. Let's talk to... Hell, Federation.
Your uniform. 25th century, correct? You're definitely a visitor from the past, and an honored one at that. Welcome to the 28th century. I hope you'll enjoy seeing what your work and sacrifice has wrought.
Thanks for the honor. Let's talk to the Ferengi.
These Accords are going to provide quite the opportunity for historical studies of economic matters. I hear the Grand Nagus is going to formally announce several new temporal rules of acquisition soon. I hope at least one of them covers going back in time to beat someone to a deal.
Yeah. Let's talk to this one.
Greetings. Pardon me for saying so, but you look very familiar. Have we met before? Wait, I remember you from my history studies. You saved our home world. There's a statue in your honor in the capital city on Lucari Prime. Oh, wait. That's already happened for you, right? Oh, good. Woo. Just my luck to cause a paradox here, today. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that would be a little awkward. Alright, let's talk to the Orion.
I am reminded of a quote from ancient Earth. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
Ah, interesting. Okay, let's go talk to the Master of Ceremonies. Talaxian! I didn't target you. Okay.
Well, one of our very special guests. It is so nice to meet you. I am Wixit, your humble master of ceremonies for this historic event. Quite an honor, wouldn't you say? So exciting. This ceremony is about to begin, so you should find your seat. But I'd love to chat with you after the signing.
Sure.
Delegates and honored guests, your attention, please. The signing ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats.
Okay. Sitting down.
Representatives from dozens of species have gathered to witness this historic event. It looks like they are getting ready to begin the formal signing. Of course, this is largely ceremonial. The negotiation... Wait, there is some kind of disturbance.
This oppression will not stand. The time stream shall be free. We will liberate the galaxy from the tyranny of the temporal accords. We shall wipe the stain of the Federation from history.
Quick, get the delegates to safety. Everyone, stay where you are.
Oh, firefight time! Good thing I popped that tribble.